Hi everybody, my name is David Brennan with Safety Evolution, and today I want to chat with you about celebrating the small wins at your company. So one of the big challenges we have as safety professionals is a big part of our job is really tracking those incidents and near misses and hazard IDs and all the kind of negative things that we have to make sure that we're in compliance and we're keeping our numbers down and we're reducing the events that are happening to us. And it gets us into a bit of a mindset where we kind of overlook the good things that our team is doing. And so we have an amazing opportunity as safety professionals to start tracking the small wins that we have and the big wins so that we can actually start to compound their effects over time. So as you all know, I worked in oil and gas for a very long time, and we always made sure that our interactions with our teams were very positive. But we never had a framework like this to be able to really think about how celebrating the small wins that we have on a day-to-day basis can affect our team and affect the culture at our business. Where I really started to learn about this is here at Safety Evolution. We started managing our teams and started looking at how we make sure that we're progressing the way we should. We realized there's a lot better techniques and really cool things you can be doing. Celebrating the small wins is just one of them that I want to share with you guys because man, do I wish I had it when I was a safety professional. So the important thing about small wins is that we're continuously building upon them and that we're communicating them with our team so that everybody sees what's happening. What you'll find is that when you start to recognize these things and bringing them up to your team, you get a very positive cultural effect. And so there's a science behind this that we get a reward in our brain every time that we get positive reinforcement, and it's actually a dopamine release. Some of the things that you want to be looking for is behaviors, continuous improvements, anytime that you see a great mentorship moment or a safety leader in your company. Any of these are great opportunities to vocalize a win and make sure that your team knows about the good things that they're doing and the good things that everybody around them are doing. So going back to that science behind it, how that works is, think of it this way. We all know how we feel every time you get somebody that comes down on you very hard and gives you a hard time, right? You just have that dejection, you have that feeling of, wow, this is a really, really tough day. Well, you got to remember that goes all the way across your team too, right? If somebody's getting that feeling, then it spreads throughout your company. So you can change that because you can go into a positive mode and you can start looking, hey, you did a great job here, making sure that everybody knows when we're doing a good job. Next thing you know, we're all starting to work harder because we want to make sure that we're actually getting that praise and getting that recognition. Simple behavior, but it works really, really well. And you're going to see that it actually changes the way that your people feel about safety, feel about what they're doing in the day, and it's going to add a massive amount of positivity. So one of the things that I think is important too is come up with ways or places that you're going to be able to bring up these positive moments and make sure that they're being communicated. So the first place would be your monthly safety meeting. In our perfect safety meeting roadmap, we start that one off with celebrating the wins and what you've done great. But you can also do this in your morning toolboxes. You can do them in your newsletter if you have one for your company. You can put them up on your safety board. You can even attach a little bit of a prize to the best win or the best achievement for the month. So this is going to build strength to your overall culture. And what happens is over time, as you keep stacking those wins on top of each other, it just starts to build this positive momentum for your safety program, and you'll see it actually spread through your whole organization. And it's an amazing, amazing tool for you to be able to build safety culture. So there's a really interesting article that we're going to put into the blog post, a link to it, and it's in the Harvard Business Review. And it talks about how positive reinforcement affects the way that your team will feel in the day. And so what they found is that when people are asked how their day was, if they had positive interactions, they oftentimes felt they had a much better day and they produced better and so on and so forth. And negative, same thing, opposite direction. So read that, you'll get some real great science behind why we want to implement this WINS program, because it'll really change the way that you guys see your culture build at the company. So just at a recap, let's make sure that we are going whenever we can, recognizing the small wins. So that could be around leadership, mentorship, your continuous improvements, behaviors that you want to recognize. Put those into your daily toolbox, your weeklies, your monthly safety meetings. Get it in your newsletter if you have one. Put it up on your safety board. Make sure you're shouting it from the roofs. These are some great ones even to share out to your clients to let them know how amazing things are going for your team when it comes to the safety program. And remember that as you stack this over time, it's really going to build the safety culture that you're working on at the company, and you're going to see some amazing effects over the next 12 to 18 months on how your people feel about coming to work, how they feel about your safety program, and how much ownership they have of it. Download the Perfect Safety Meeting Roadmap. We've got our wins at the very beginning of it, and it's got a bunch of amazing tools to help you and your team pull off a perfect safety meeting. Have a great day.